Hey guys, CBrinley Artistry here, and I have got another idea for a pendulum pour, and this time I'm kind of going to mix it up. As you can see in the background there, I kind of got it set up. So what I'm going to attempt to do is a pendulum paint kiss. So let me show you what I have going here real quick. Okay, so right now I have these two bottles set up. They have some sand in them right now because I wanted to test this out first before I try it, and the contraption that I built is going to be a little bit hard to clean in between pours, so I wanted to try it with sand first just to also see like how well the flow is gonna go. But basically what I did is I cut two condiment bottles at a 45-degree angle and got them to where I think they're going to kiss once they start pouring out. We'll see once the sand is in there. And for tying it, I did one like across here and then another across here and then two going both ways. And then I kind of connected it at the top, so it gave it like this even pull, because if I just did it with two sides it wobbled way too much, so I needed the full support so that it would carry the whole tray evenly with it and not disrupt the bottles by shaking back and forth like this. And then I just have it, if you can see, just tied right here around that. I have this hook, but I do not use it because when it starts swinging it makes it so inconsistent, and consistency is very key when you're doing pendulum pours. So I am going to let you guys see my first try of this with the sand. So let me get you guys set up and then we will start. Okay, I am so nervous. The one thing that I'm super worried about is having it flow out at the same time, and how I'm going to be able to start it smoothly with them both pouring out at the same time. So right now I just have some tacky stuff there holding it. Alright, let's get this started. Okay, so as you see, I have some water in there, and it's nice, you can see that they're both like pretty much at the same level. What I'm going to do is what I should have done at the beginning, and that is to test out the flow. And I really like doing that with water. I know that the paint is a little thicker, but it still gives you a good idea about how fast it's gonna flow out. And I'm curious as to if one of the streams is going to overpower the other with this technique. So let us watch and observe and see how it goes. Hope it stops spinning. Oh gosh. Alright. So we got a pretty good flow, and you can see that they both drained at about the same time. So, alright. I think I may be ready to try this with paint. Okay, for my paint, what I did is I mixed up some new paint because consistency is very much key when pouring, and especially when doing a pendulum pour, and I'm gonna say even more especially so when you're doing it paint kiss style. So I literally did like floetrol halfway up on both cups and then filled the rest of the paint till there, and then I took a bottle cap from a water bottle and literally just put 1.5 cup caps of water in each of these so that it gets to like this nice consistency. So let me get out of the light too. So I got this nice consistency. It is kind of the warm honey consistency, if not a little thinner. but not much. That's what I say, is the consistency between warm honey and like melted ice cream, I'll say. You don't want it too thin or too thick. All right, I'm going to try out on this little 8x10 because I really love how I painted the bigger canvas and I really don't want to mess that up. So I will be back to show you guys this test run. All right, anybody else get nervous before they do it? Whew. All right, I think I have a lot more paint in there than I need, but I just poured until I could see it. And it's so nice with these being slanted, you can totally see that I have the same amount of paint in both bottles. So, all right, let's get this off and get this started. It's coming out perfectly. It is just flowing out so nicely. I don't know if it's going to dry very nicely, but holy crap, this is so awesome, you guys. Alright, I don't want there to be too much paint, so I'm going to let it finish flowing out because I don't really have a way to stop it either. So that really stinks about this. I guess I could turn it sideways. Okay, that works. Turning it sideways works. I'm glad that I found that out. Okay, you guys, I am just so astounded at this. I'm sorry that my lighting is not the best. And it looks maybe just like a regular pendulum pour if I'd used just black and white, but still, like, I am really proud of myself for engineering something that came up with this. I love it. I can't wait to see what this looks like dry, and I am going to try this on a bigger scale now, and I'm excited to see what that looks like. So I will be back with that for you guys. Alright, we are going to do it on the bigger one now. Trying to make sure it's centered. I'm not quite sure I actually have enough paint in there, so I'm hoping I do. Alright, and I'm nervous. I probably should have added more, but sometimes less is more. So I'm going to start off by doing it, and then I'm going to bring you guys in so you can actually see the paint kissing. So here we go. Sorry you guys can see my dirty apartment in the background, but I really want you guys to see this kiss that's happening with this pendulum, because I am literally just so... Oh, we ran out of black. Oh no, you just can't see it. But I'm so proud of myself for actually, like, being able to get this. It's literally kissing. Let us see how it's going to go. Might have to set you guys back up real quick. Sorry. That's in the way. I don't want too much to get into the center. I'm not sure how it will dry. Maybe a little bit sick. There we go. Alright, I'm done. Oh, dang, that kind of ruined it. But I think it would have been ruined as well if I kept it going in the center. Oh man, that's so disappointing. Oh man. Oh well, you know what? That's life. You know, nothing's perfect. And that is okay. Alright, so there's my little woodly doop thing. I don't know what else to call it. It gives it character, I'll give it that. So let me know what you guys think. Give it a try. I would love to see your attempts. This is my attempt at the Sam July challenge, by the way, because the paint kiss is traveling. I might not be traveling it, but it's moving. So I hope that this counts, and I hope you guys love it. All right, I will see you guys on the next one, and I will be back with the dried results. All right, I am outside. It's the next day. To show you guys the dried results. I think it looks amazing. And before I said it looked like just a regular pendulum pour, but you know what? When you come in, you can see like the black striping on top of the white, which is what happens when you travel a paint kiss. You essentially get one color going through the other, or one part of the pour going through the other. So I really think that it did make a difference with this. So that one's that dried result, and this one is still drying, but I am just absolutely in love with this. I even like picked it up and started like moving it around, and it just has this crazy optical illusion effect. So I am so in love with this one. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you give this a try, please tag me in it, and I will feature you on my story. And I will see you guys on the next one.